Hello, welcome to the Weekly News Show. My name is John Mark. Today we have 9 items on the news show, so let's count that. Number 1, a new trailer dropped for the new Kingdom Hearts game, and it showed off Monsters Inc. and a little bit more Toy Story and a little bit of Tangled. And people are complaining about the way Goofy looks, because I guess he looks a little goof troop. I just took a shower, so I'm not actually that tired. So I should have more of an excuse for how bad that joke was, because that was terrible. Number 2, yay! They're making a remake to Spyro the Dragon. I love Spyro. I played the poop out of it, and I got the remakes on PS3, or whenever they released on PS3, I got them. So this is a game I desperately want and will get. I'm excited. PlayStation is doing it. They're learning from Nintendo, where Nintendo just re-released the same characters and games, keep their legacy going. PlayStation, do the same thing. It's working. Nostalgia's working on me, so keep going. Number 3, in Rocket League, they're going to be bringing Hot Wheel cars and accessories and a new map to Rocket League. That's great. I love Rocket League. They just constantly update their game, and I think that's amazing. And I don't think there's going to be a Rocket League 2. Maybe one day whenever, you know, it starts to dip, but it's one of the biggest games on the Switch. It's one of the funnest games I've ever played, and you should play it. Number 4, Sea of Thieves is going to have pet microtransactions. Just, alright, if you want to give your cat a hat, give your cat a hat. Number 5, the developers over at Mafia 3 went through a huge span of layoffs. They didn't say how many people they're laying off, but it seems like they're phasing them out because they talked about a game that they were working on, but now they've kind of given up on it. Kind of sucks to see that happen. It's a trend in the gaming world. You hire a bunch of people for game development, and then you fire some of them, but you keep them going for the next game. But sometimes you get massive layoffs like this, a bunch of people without a job, and it sucks. And watch out going into the gaming space, because this happens at least once a year. Number 6, there's a modder for Sims 4, and he has made drugs in Sim 4, and he made them for you to take them and be able to sell them, which I think is hilarious. First name's Philip, and you'll never guess, Philip makes $6,000. $6,000 a month from doing this for the fake drug trade. People go over, pay money to get his mod, put him on Sims 4, and so far he's making $6,000 a month. That's great. And people are like, but it adds to drug culture and it's terrible. And I'm like, it's just a game, you know. But what's interesting about it, there's actually overdosing in this game, which is great. The program itself is called Basemental, so if you have, you know, Sims 4, you want a mod, get it. Number 7, you'll never guess, Phantasy Star Online 2, which isn't released in America, which is a shame. If you want to know what Phantasy Star Online is, I would suggest going over to Monster Factory, watching their episode where they created a character and played with it. It looks amazingly fun, actually. But anyway, they made this game. They made soap for it with DLC where their characters can actually use the soap. I wish this would come to America in this form. And I wish I owned this. I wish I had this behind me in a like glass case. Just it's shampoo and conditioner. Whew! Man, Japan's great. Number 8, people in Japan love Monster Hunter World, and so do I. I've been playing it. So they decided to start making the food that's in there. And it looks so delicious. Oh my gosh, there's something beautiful about Japanese food, especially this delicious looking food. 9. No, Max, I'm filming. Now it's time for most people's favorite part of the show, games that come out this time. Number 1, let's get through the Nintendo games. On the 3DS, there's Machine Knight. and Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology. And on the Switch, oh, they're finally getting Overcooked Special Edition. Overcooked is great, Special Edition is better. You get everything with it. What a great game. It's one of the best sellers on the Switch. Get it if you don't have it. Wonder Boy. It's an old game that they remade. Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. Looks amazing. Side-scrolling, great game. And finally, Bayonetta 1 and 2 are finally available. Yes, in preparation for Bayonetta 3 coming out later, you have these two games. Number 2, Sprint Vector. Yes, a PSVR game. I'm starting to bleed these in a little bit, but this one I actually saw at PAX. Actually saw people playing it, and I heard people say it's actually a very solid PSVR game. Like, it's fluid, it runs well, it's exciting, and it's very, very fun. And it's like, it has some physicality to it. You actually have to move those controllers back and forth, and hey, maybe you lose a little weight. Well, I know I need to lose weight, but you know, whatever. Do what you need to do to be healthy. Number 3, The Longest 5 Minutes. This is a great concept for a game. I mean, you only remember things in 5-minute chunks, and you're trying to build up what happened at this fantasy, and you start at the end and forget everything. So you're going through these 5-minute chunks of this person's RPG life, trying to put it all together. I think it's a great premise, and oh man, it just looks like a great game. Number 4, Crossing Souls. I've heard a lot of hype about Crossing Souls. It's basically Stranger Things, the video game. The soundtrack is amazing. The animations are amazing. Playing through the game looks super fun. The story looks really, really fun. The characters look fleshed out. And I don't think this is a game you should skip on. Oh, by the way, this is coming out for PC and PlayStation 4. Number 5, Fe. No, I didn't blank out the fact that I cursed. The game's really called Fe, and it's coming out for Nintendo Switch, PC, and PS4. I have seen this game before. It's come out on other consoles, but it is a next-gen iteration of this game. It looks amazing, it looks deep, it looks fun, and you have to communicate with other animals. You have to sneak around other creatures. I think it looks amazing, and I cannot wait to try to play this game one day in the future. I really like it, and it looks great, and it's like a little fun platformer akin to Spyro the Dragon. Number 6, The Fall Part 2, Unbound. This is coming out for Nintendo Switch, PC, and PS4. Oh man, this side-scroller looks amazing. You're playing as this virtual person who gets to hack certain things, and you are side-scrolling through an amazing-looking story, taking over several different bodies and trying to traverse the landscape while fighting other programs or people, depending on where you are in the game. This, again, looks very deep, very, very fun. The fighting looks great, and I can't wait to see what this is about. I know it's a sequel. I never even heard of the first one, but this looks amazing. Number 7, Owlboy. I've heard a lot of hype about Owlboy. It had been on... It was kickstarted, and oh man, it looks really, really fun. Side-scrolling, Metroidvania type game. It's coming out for PS4, the Switch, and Xbox One. And oh, this is like a perfect Switch game. Like, perfect. And oh, the side-scrolling, the story, the games this week are blowing my mind. But Owlboy, I'd heard a lot about. I have been very interested in it. But to me, I could get it on PS4, but it really looks like it'd be a great handheld title and a really, really good game. Number 8, start your engines, because it's time. No. It's really called Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game. Not just Supercross or Energy Supercross. It's called Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game. Like, that's how you say the whole title. Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game. Wow. So this game is you're on a bike and you jump over hills. And that's also the sport of motocross. Number 9, Dynasty Warriors 9. Now, I would usually poo-poo a Dynasty Warrior game as being repetitive, and it kind of looks fun, but I've never done it before. But I played Hyrule Warriors and fully enjoyed that experience. So I don't think you should miss Dynasty Warrior 9. I think they learned lessons from making the other games from Dragon Quest and Zelda. So this is great. Come out for PS4, Xbox One, and PC, not on the Switch. But check it out. Man, I'm very tempted to play this, maybe when the price gets lower, but looks cool. Number 10, Kingdom Come Deliverance is coming out. It's coming out for PC, PS4, Xbox One, and that's it. No Switch version. And this, oh man, I've heard some foolishly claiming that this is better than Skyrim. Now, at first I thought, oh, that'd be good, but then I heard that this was a historically accurate game, and when I hear that games are historically accurate, that usually means they're boring, or if they're just accurate games. Like, is it really going to take me 4 days to go from town to town in this horse I have? Or is there quick travel in this game? But the one thing I will give this game, the fighting looks amazing, but I also heard there's some bugs that are kind of game-breaking in the game right now. So maybe we should wait for some of those bugs to get patched, because I heard it's even worse than when a Skyrim game comes out, which is crazy. So buy it at your own discretion, but I'm hearing mixed things about it. And yeah, good luck. Number 11, I almost forgot about this one, Secret of Mana. Wow, it's coming out for PC and PS4. It's the remake of Secret of Mana, side-scrolling action game from the past. A lot of people heard about it whenever we had the Super Nintendo, but not a lot of people had it. You know, people would talk about Secret of Mana, and now there's this brand new game, and some people are saying it's not as good. They're, of course, going to say that, and but does that dragon have the same haircut as him? That's kind of weird. Yep, he definitely has the same... Oh, Japanese games. Wow. Thank you for watching the Weekly News Show. My name is Jean-Marc. Please hit the like and subscribe button, like what you see. And you have all the news. Now do whatever you want with it. Thanks for watching, and tell all of your friends how good this is.